Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here early. I really appreciate that. There's 15 minutes of just smiles. People coming in and just saying hi and good morning. It's the start of my day. It's 2 p.m., but I woke up at like 12:30, and this is it's a very nice, warm welcome. I really appreciate it. It's kind of weird always. I stream 4 days on and 3 days off for the most part. Sometimes I'll stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but having the 3 days off feels like a long time. I'm using all of my days for the right things to get more off-stream stuff done and more IRL things done. But again, thank you for the warm welcome. I appreciate you guys. 240 milligrams of caffeine. That's a good buzz right there. That's a way to really get your day going. And I also agree with the Ghost energy drinks. I don't drink energy drinks anymore myself. I will. Like if I'm going on vacation on the road or something, I'll grab one. But I don't make it a habit to buy them. Because my doctor told me no more after a second time of kidney stones. He said, please stop. So I did. And now I'm on coffee and water, and I'll drink the Miho, which is probably the same as energy drinks, but, it's fine. Coffee doesn't work on me, so energy drinks are my new go-to when I'm streaming. Yeah, whatever works for you. Caffeine, energy, it's all really important when we're working, streaming, going to grocery shop, right? We want to have just, like, energy in general, and well, we run on that stuff. We run on caffeine. I played football from 7 years old to 18, then started lifting in college. I need my creatine. Yeah, you know what? I've had creatine one time, and holy shit. I don't know if it was I think I was doing like a pre-workout, and I was running, and fuck, that stuff turned turned me into an animal. Like I could feel my whole body. Thank you very much for the fuck, Dark Knight. And the emote squez. Appreciate you guys bringing some hype. I don't know if I've said this before, but your collection is epic. Thank you so much. I love my Nintendo. I sure as hell love 37 years of spending many paychecks, especially in my 20s, just being broke. I was pretty much broken every year of my 20s, and it's not just because of GameCube games, but, when you're making $150, $200 a week and you buy 2 games a week, half of it's going to video games, another quarter to food and gas and car payments and whatever. Like, yeah, I saved no money in my 20s, so that's all right back there. And it's nice that the things I bought through those years, they're collectible and people give a shit about them. So I appreciate you saying that. Bones, welcome in. You're my only mod. Congratulations. I love you. Please stay. Super Glider, welcome in. Nice to see you. Dark Knight, super excited. We're going to talk Deadpool Wolverine. When I say talk, I mean we're just going to hype it up because I don't spoil anything here. But fuck, I'm so excited. I'm excited to see my friends I haven't seen in like 6 to 8 months. I'm excited to go see the newest Marvel movie. It's just so excited. A lot of pre-workouts have a lot of caffeine in them. Yeah, I think I overtook that day, Pony, because I just remember I only took creatine. I bought one, like big jar of it and scooped it into a bottle or whatever. Mixed it, and that was like one summer where I was doing a lot of cardio and running, and whoo, it put runner's high into the next level when it kicked in, when my legs were like at 20 minutes in, when the creatine was already going and my legs were just giving me that those endorphins or whatever. Like, oh, I don't think I ever felt so good. That was 10 years ago, but I'll never forget that feeling. I'm not busy tonight after work. Give me a call. I got some catching up to do. I'm totally I totaled my car. I hope you weren't the one at fault, my friend. Gonna be lurking, but if you need me, just holler. I'll appear. No problem, Bones. Totally fine. Thank you so much for lurking. Hi, Bones. Yumi, thank you for the breakdancing Ash, or not Ash, Professor Oak. Maybe that's what Ash will look like when he's older. He's gonna look just like his mentor, Oak. Gotta love Pokemon, right? We all love Pokemon. There's no one that doesn't love Pokemon on Twitch, right? That's not a thing. Even if you play like Call of Duty, you probably still like Pokemon, like you love it. I'm just setting up my stream, so it'll be twinsies today. Oh, copy that. I will look out for you and I'll put you on lurk. Me personally, Marvel just doesn't hit the way it did in 2008 to 12. There's also too much of it. Yeah, it's gonna rebuild. Again, no one knows anything, but the statements they've made is slow the movies down, slow the shows down. Hopefully they rebuild properly with new franchises, single movies. Don't build this big picture. Just make single good movies. It's that simple. And hopefully Deadpool Wolverine is just that entertaining. Because it is kind of part of the old era of the movies still, but it's R. That's all I need to hear. It's a good change for Disney. You know, get with the times, make money. Might be my fault. We'll see. I'm fighting it. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I stopped after Infinity War. So you didn't watch Endgame, Squez? You only watched half the movie? Lurk. Thank you, Toothpicks, for the lurk. I appreciate you. Welcome in, and I hope you're having a great Monday. What is Pokemon? I don't know. Someone else called it Pocket Monsters. I kicked them out of the chat. I said, we don't talk like that here. We don't talk about monsters in our pockets. Shorester, thank you for the double beat meat. I appreciate that. And Infinity War was peak for me. Yeah, Infinity War. I think Infinity War is peak. Because that's when everyone was still bought in and invested. And, you know, we were up to Endgame as well. But when it got to third and fourth movies, you know, it just, they watered down their own product and it became less interesting. And then the new movies that came out, like, it's just kind of retelling the same story with new characters. And, you know, you got to make things interesting, period. Just as a content creator, you got to keep things interesting. If it becomes stale, switch it up. Maybe I'll paint half my face if things go stale here. I don't know. I'm just saying, Marvel. You know, learn some lessons. Sexy, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. Oh, that's right. Look, I can change that right now. Where's my redeem alerts? No, not that one. Alert box. Start covering my damn face. Thank you guys, Squez and Sexy, for the resubs. I really appreciate that. Yippee! Another month. Yes. God damn. It's been a really special month. Meeting everyone, going through the channel, kind of finding myself. What used to be 3 to 5 people telling me that, you know, they love what I'm doing, they love the vibes, is now like a lot more people. And, I'm not the type of person to be overwhelmed. Dark Knight could speak for me. We've had some crazy things happen at work, shocking events, and I just dealt with things very well that were crazy. And I've survived death a couple times in crazy scenarios, and needless to say, like, the shock factor of the response from my streaming days, I would say was overwhelming, but when I think about things day at a time, I'm just really appreciative, and looking at the people that have really made me see who I am and what I'm doing is like it meant the world to me. Anyone that's ever told me like something about the channel that's nice, it really, yeah, I've survived death a couple times. Billy Williams, welcome in. A highway buildup where I got out of the way. I pulled to the side, and people to the side of me and behind me didn't go so well, and I almost got killed by a bull on a farm because my foot was stuck in the mud, and I legitimate, like, it if I would have gotten stepped on, this guy was, you know, 2,000 plus pounds, I would have been done for. But some type of adrenaline pushed me out of that, and I sprinted in thick mud to the fence line. It was the most adrenaline I've ever had in my life, and I can't even explain the things you'll do when you see something like flash before your eyes, something like you think you're gonna die. Oh, there's something that like just kind of just kicks you into another gear, and yeah, that was a crazy moment. Me and my lifelong best friend roommate are going to be watching Force Awakens this week. He's only seen the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. He also hates the prequels. Well, at least Force Awakens is a good movie. People say that episode 8 is still okay. I'm not a big fan. And then episode 9, it's just like poof. But I'm glad that, you know, experiencing movies for the first time is special. And I personally, I thought episode 7 was really good. And I hope you and your friend enjoy it, because that movie was pleasant for me to watch, especially as a Star Wars fan with the big Disney purchase years back. And Chris can attest, I almost died at work. Yeah. You know, crazy shit happens, and death is fun to survive. Did it like 3 times. And yeah, and you're young. K Ness, welcome in. Nice to see you. Glad you're still with us, King. Yep, me too. The highway accident, I I saw it coming, so I was able to get out of the way, kind of. But if I didn't think that pulling my car to the side would have been enough, I would have jumped out that bitch. I saw it coming. I was very, very, very aware with what was happening. Yeah, definitely been well. Me personally, the Disney sequel trilogy are the lesser of the two bad trilogies. Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. Really, because the story doesn't go anywhere. There's no satisfaction. And episodes 1 through 3 aren't terrible movies. They're just not really well executed. The story could have been fine. I'm not a type of person that rewatch the movies a lot. I've seen episode 1 quite a bit, but 2 and 3 I've maybe seen like 2 or 3 times, if I feel like. Driving is no joke. Yeah, it isn't. It's a privilege. People forget that driving's a privilege. And nowadays, it's even more terrifying. I'm so happy I drive to work once a week, because just driving 20 minutes to where I go, the world has changed, right? Obviously, and the amount of idiots on the road is tripled since I started driving. And that's mainly because cell phones and distractions. We live on our devices, and people just can't help it. I do use my phone at a red light. Guilty. I use it all the time at a red light. I'll sit there and I'll phone all the fuck I want. But the second it's green, it's going down its cubby hole, I'm not touching it. I almost hit someone back when I was playing Pokemon Go in a Target parking lot, and that was like, that's it. I looked at her and I said, I'm so fucking sorry, and I gave, the most puppy dog look. I didn't hit her, I didn't even touch her, but still, I slammed on the brakes and I was just like, nope, trying to catch a goddamn Charmeleon, forget this shit, like, no more. That was like 3, 4, 5 years ago, and that's the end. You got to learn lessons, and driving really is a privilege, so it takes the whole world to be safe, and it's never going to happen. So yeah, I feel like Ohio drivers are all super confident while being extremely dumb. Well, I'm in the Chicagoland area, and everyone in Chicago is balls to the walls aggressive. You leave an inch of space, they're cutting in. It's dog eat dog in the Chicago highways. I read the original draft for episode 9. It was supposed to be called Duel the Fates, and is mostly an improvement. That would have been a better name. Skyway Forever. Dude, I when I was younger, I used to hate driving in the city. I couldn't believe what people would do to save a tenth of a second or make one more light. Yeah, Los Angeles as well. I can only imagine. I've heard, LA's got to be, the most condensed highway in America. Or roads, right? Major city. Maybe New York's worse. I don't know. But I just know that Chicago, accidents are very common, obviously, but the aggression is just, it's unchecked. Everyone is king of the road. And they're good at it, though, too. That's the scary part. Don't be shit driving in Chicago, because everyone else knows how to drive, and they're gonna avoid you, but they're gonna be an asshole. They're not gonna signal. They're just gonna cut in. It's nuts. St. Louis drivers cut you off, then flip you off like you're in the wrong. If they don't pull a gun out, yeah. This is why I may show aggression with my car, but I never show it with my fingers or my mannerisms, right? New York is worse than LA. Worse in what aspect? That there's more cars, or people are that much more aggressive? Again, because I'm more confident now as an adult driving with these other crazy fucks in Chicago. I have no problem with it. I will race with them. I'll stay with the current. Like, I know how to be a fish, right? I know how to flow. But when I was younger, like, my driver's ed teacher did not teach me how to survive in the city. Not by a long shot. All this FWY in America, I think. All this freeway, okay. Make sure I didn't miss any comments up here. LA drivers are so funny. I go into my city driving mobile when I'm anywhere other than hometown. Oh, driving mode. Gotcha. Driving mobile. Like, oh, wow. Pony's just sitting on their phone driving, huh? I gotcha. Some like 7-year-old grandma honked at me, flipped me off because I wouldn't run a red light so I could go faster. Yeah, that's how you get tickets, is running red lights. You're not supposed to accelerate on yellow. Dr. Butterfingers, happy Monday to you as well. At this point, please everyone follow everyone. My mods are all sweepy. They're all vampires, and none of them are here. And I couldn't even imagine trying to shout everyone out. So please, EFE. Sack drivers don't use turn signals in the flow of traffic. It's good 20 miles per hour over. Oof. Renegade Johnny, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Always love seeing you, my friend. My driver's ed teacher kept trying to seat up one of the students with her daughter. Set up. Oh my god, I need to learn how to read. Maybe drink more coffee. That's messed up, Shorster. The hell kind of a teacher is that? Both Newark don't care about pedestrians. Yeah. That's truly dangerous. Hitting someone going 15 miles an hour, hitting someone going 30, you know, that's one thing, but not looking out for people on the road. This is why I stopped using my phone. Pokemon Go truly is a very, very sick addiction. Because like everyone drove in their car and played the damn game and got to a point where I almost hit someone. It's like, that's it. Game over, man. I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not going to have that story in my book where I got this nasty ticket or hurt someone forever because I was trying to get a fucking 1200 CP Charmeleon. Forget this. Okay, ads are done. Oh god, I'm so anti-texting to be screaming at people who are texting and driving. Yeah. Especially if you're driving past them and you just kind of give that look over and you just see them like face down like this. Like, wow. Wowee. Wowee, sir or ma'am. Again, red light, I think it's acceptable. Worst thing that's going to happen, someone's going to honk behind you, right? Maybe I'm wrong on that. Sega stands for Service Gaming, I think. I have no idea. I thought about it when I was brushing my teeth. I was like, I have no idea what Sega stands for. It stands for Sega? Yeah, Butterfingers, I got to the point last week where it's like, if I'm falling behind on chat, no more reading app mentions. This is a first for me. It's like, no more app mentions, and how do I shout everyone out when there's 20 plus people in here for chatting? It's tough. Like, everyone in here streams for the most part. Pony streams, KNES streams, I'm Sexy streams, Shorster streams, Siege streams. I don't know if Anakin does. Let me check real quick. No. But, everyone in here streams, and if you guys like each other's conversation or you want to help the community, everyone's community grow, just follow. All right, everyone here is good people. I vouch for everyone. I legit have never been deadlier on the road than when I was playing Pogo. Yeah, no shit. It's bad. I haven't played the game in 2 years. I've turned it on a couple times, and I share gifts with a couple of Twitch streamers. If you guys are interested, I'll share gifts with you if you hop, and we can do shiny trade in a year or 6 months. I do that right now, but like at a certain point, the game was taking away all of my free time. And, as much as I love collecting shinies and playing the game and its adrenaline-ness and spending money on raids and shit, like, it was fun. But it was time to end for me. I can't play it for life, right? The 2.5 years what I put into it, which was literally 2.5 years, like, that was the majority of the games I played for those 2.5 years. That's a long-ass time for any game to be played, let alone, a half-assed Pokemon game. Let's be honest. Like, I'm not risking a ticket just because someone else didn't get on the road 5 minutes earlier. Yeah. There's a lot of rules in the road at this point that, again, driving is a privilege, right? That's something we mentioned earlier. People take advantage of it. It's something you can't get back if you fuck up bad enough. It's gone forever, and then you're getting rides places, and maybe you're saving money because you don't have to pay for insurance or a vehicle and wear and tear and stuff. But it's a privilege. Everyone should help everyone on the road, just like we talk about here. Everyone follow everyone. Like, everyone look out for your neighbor on the road. Cat. Yep, Kitty's here. She is very lovey today. She's the reason I slept in and I was a half hour late to stream. I'm blaming her. Because like one out of, I don't know, call it once a month, I'll wake up and she's just sleeping like right here where she normally sleeps, like, away from me on the bed. She just was extremely, what's the word, cuddly, or just really, she wanted attention. And I really couldn't stop it. Same, texting is lame. I almost got hit by an old lady while I was walking in a crosswalk last week. Oh no. Well, thankfully you're okay, and hopefully the old lady learns the lesson. Because man, when I'm old, I don't, it's hard to say what you're gonna do, but when you start realizing that like your judgment's off, maybe it's time to stop driving. Or maybe it's time to start enforcing licenses differently. You need to take care of society in all ways, but again, driving being a privilege, maybe it should be monitored differently. Maybe lay off some of the, like, for example, like just to pay for a sticker for my license, it's like $150 a year now. Like, why am I being charged to be a good driver? Why don't you charge people more that have shitty reputations on the road and charge people less that are doing good things? Give us incentive to not be on the phone and not be dicks. What kind of mic is that? Sounds great. Ooh, thank you. It's a Blue Yeti, and I believe it's the 2023 version. I think they make a new mic like every 4 years, 3 years, and it's either the second to the last newest one or the newest. But I don't know exactly. It's a Blue Yeti, and I paid somewhere under $200 for it, $150 to $200, I think. Did someone die in a crash? Why so doom and gloom? No, we were just talking about driving in general. How I survived a freeway buildup a while back. I don't remember how the conversation started, but I guess at this point it's just funny to laugh and relate with how things have changed on the road. Imagine a world where you have to take a driver's test again and you renew your license. Yeah, well, some of us do, right? Depending on like things that go wrong. I think when you hit a certain age, you have to retake your driver's test, right? Sexy? From what I know. Oh, that last gulp was super cold. Great coffee. So, oh, you don't ever? Wow. Well, it'd be interesting to see someone like my age who just stopped caring about driving, who didn't lose their license, to go and get the test again, because that's gold right there, right? It'd be funny to see people that couldn't like park still. When you commit vehicle crimes, you do. Ah, interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, there's a lot of trust that goes into people on the road. I'm like, I'll never be desensitized from the road like I am other things in life. I'm always nervous. I never follow someone closely. I typically don't run yellows unless it happens like right when I'm crossing the line, so I don't have to slam on the brakes. I'm very cautious from the things I've survived or seen. I've been hit so many times, and I've only ever hit someone one time, and I was like 19, so 20 years ago. Call that just lack of experience. And I'm happy the accident did happen, because it also set me in the right direction of like, yeah, never assume. Always fucking look. Those are lessons that should be learned when you're starting off driving, but I had to learn it a couple years in. That's one of the reasons why car insurance is so high in Florida. So many elderly not fit for driving getting into accidents. I feel that. It's not the same in Illinois, but prices definitely went way up in the last couple of years. And like, I have a perfect driving record for 20 years, and my insurance went from 100 to 150. When I called and was like, hey, like, the fuck, I have a good driving record. And they wouldn't not barter at all. They're like, oh, sorry, it is what it is now. I'm like, 50% uptick though. That's a lot. That's not a small amount of money. And I'm stuck paying for it now until I switch insurances and try and find a better deal. But sometimes it is what it is. And I like the loyalty programs through credit cards, insurance companies, whatever you sign up for, right? I like companies that reward you for doing things the right way and having incentive to be good at it and to give a shit. That's when you switch companies. Exactly. So this was I pay every 6 months, and last fall, she's like, there's nothing we can do, blah, blah, blah. And I have home insurance as well, and like the full discount or whatever. And she's like, we'll credit you $150 on your next bill. So it brought everything back down to almost normal. And I think mine ends in like a month. And I'll be shopping because, you know, again, I want to be rewarded for being a safer person. Or like I live right next to a fire station as well. Like that should bring the price of things down for insurance in my house. And, you know, you got to barter sometimes. But for those that are not aware, Mondays we play RPGs. We are going through Skies of Arcadia. We played, I think, 7 or 8 hours last Monday. It was a really good run. The game is amazing. I am blown away. I've never played it. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy X, Xenosaga, all the RPGs on PS2. We'll just say PS2, but GameCube as well, right? Paper Mario is great. But the 2000s era of RPGs have a very specific tone and feel and look. And, you know, with FF10, Skies of Arcadia, and Xenosaga, all those games are kind of viewed as, like, some of the best in the era, right? Especially for the year 2000, 2001. I would say that they're probably the top 3. And I've never got to play this game, so this is very special to me. I love doing the voice acting, as I've stated before. It's so refreshing to use my voice for entertainment. Not just talking, right? Like, people can say, oh, you have a great radio voice. We like hearing you talk. You have a good tone. But when it comes to the voices, I feel like a little kid playing with action figures and, like, you know, really just feeling like a kid again, but also putting my voice to, like, inside of a character, to me, is very fresh, very new. I love playing through Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, and I'm very excited to play this. So, Trudeau, CC voice. Yep. You got to have clear communications. Welcome in, my friend. It's nice to see you. Allstate and State Farm have safe driver incentive programs, just FYI. Yeah, you know, I might go back to State Farm. They were the last company I was with before. I think I'm on Liberty now, who gave me a great deal at the time, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. But it's time to move on because, you know, again, I want that incentive program, and maybe they'll look at my record and be like, oh, you know, we'll stack on what you have going already, and we'll make things easier for you. Probably not, but I like building towards something. And I don't even drive a lot now, so I'm driving 1 day a week, not counting errands. So my insurance should be able to go way down. I'll be back in a bit. Got some work to tend to. Of course. Thank you, Anakin. My insurance wants to monitor my driving. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, they offered that to me as well. They're like, we'll save you $5 a month and put this device in your car. Hey, how about no? How about that doesn't seem like it's worth it? Give me like 30% off and we'll talk. Give me a 3% discount. It's not worth my time to fill out the form online, to be honest. All right, so yeah, we got Kitty here, Trudeau. I got my girl, your little friend. Want to say hi to the camera? Say hi. Say hi. She's like, yep, that's how I say hi. I just stare down at the ground. There you go. Cora. She's a happy girl. That's what the missus just pointed out. Yeah. She's a cutie, aren't you? She's got the Batman mask that's been ripped off. What happened to the front of your mask? Well, thank you for the bites. I appreciate you. Never present. Half-breed is laying in bed right now, wishing that I was petting her. But, this is why you get 2 pets sometimes. One may be completely different than the other. And Cora is the absolute charm to have. She's like a little doggy. She follows me around everywhere. Always wants to be seen and heard. And, yeah. She is the sweetest. Ogie's a really good girl, too. She's very innocent, very playful. But I should say, actually, she's not very playful. She's very innocent, very cuddly, where Cora's kind of all the things you see in a cat normally. Playful, outgoing, affectionate. Yeah. So, her love bites look so much sweeter than my Buddy's love bites. She's gentle, but Buddy doesn't understand what he's doing. Aw. Yeah, she's she's very understanding. She just has really good instincts as a cat. She knows, she knows limits, I guess. Like you're saying, like if your cat doesn't understand, like it could hurt you, don't do it. But she was in a very, very rare mood this morning. Even when I was making breakfast, she just would not stop, like, trying to show affection. Like, don't work. So she'll probably be up on this platform most of the day today. And, yeah, while we play Skies of Arcadia, she can take her naps and do what she wants to do. Are you trying to eat my hand? Are you trying to eat me? Hell no, she's not for sale. Hell no. Buddy will lick, 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 bite, bite, lick, chomp, lick, bite, bite, chomp, lick. Yeah, I've heard they like to lick because of, like, salt taste. Or just, like, I mean, they lick in general, right, as animals, but they like the taste of our skin. Just like they like to lick photos, too. Like, if you ever used to, like, print out a photograph and whatever is on the film, cats are just attracted to it. They like to lick it. Yeah, that is Ogie. That's definitely Ogie. She's a big old goof. Sometimes for salts, but also bonding. They're grooming us. Ah. Interesting. Well, thank you for the bath, Cora. You can put that right in your hair. That's all yours. Whew. Okay. Should we see some Skies of Arcadia? We did a nice, what time did I start streaming? Yeah, we've been going for 45 minutes or a half hour. Let's switch the scene. I'm going to get some hydration in. I have a little bit of a funky schedule this week. I have plans on Thursday. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, very similar times. We'll do like 2 to 10. And I'll be playing Super Metroid, which I am fucking excited for. Holy shit, just saying that right now, it's like, oh my god, I forgot we're playing Super Metroid tomorrow. Fuck! One of my favorite games of all time. And, part of my streaming journey was, let's take a year off, we'll see what happens. Let's play our favorite games, let's play some of the best games we missed. Let's catch up on video gaming, right? Retro gaming specifically. And Super Metroid's like my 4th favorite game ever. It's my 2nd favorite Super Nintendo game. I cannot wait to play it. It's going to be so much fun. Let's go. Such a fun but difficult game for the RA set. What's the RA set? Just the atmosphere. I love sci-fi. I fucking love sci-fi. I love Alien and Event Horizon and Avatar and anything that has to do with outer space, whether it's horror or adventure or anime. I don't give a shit. I love Cowboy Bebop. There's something really special about retro achievements. Ooh, too bad you have to do the speedrun strats. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not a retro achievements person yet, but I plan to take Donkey Kong Country 1 or 2, more than likely 2 first, to a competitive level eventually. I would like to try and be the Michael Jordan of a video game, and I know it's going to be like really tough to play a game like Donkey Kong Country on a competitive level, and it'll probably take years of practice, maybe 6 months plus, to get in some type of a top 10 level, but my competitive level is there, and I really, like, right now, like I've stated that Ocarina of Time is my favorite game, and Donkey Kong Country 2 is right behind it, but it's starting to shift. From being a streamer, I'm starting to realize that, this is not me saying anything badly about Event Horizon was rough. I love that movie. It makes me feel so uncomfortable and so like hopeless, in that sci-fi manner of just, oh God, I love it. I love the movie. But the landscape of my favorite games has shifted a little bit, and that's because I enjoyed playing Donkey Kong on stream so much, and I'm enjoying Ocarina of Time. It's an amazing game. I guess for replay value, 25 years later or whatever, I'm starting to shift a little bit. I'm a type of person that likes to tier rank my games as well, so let's get some volume going here. I totally forgot that I had capture volume going for the last 5 minutes. So yeah, we got one day of this in. So tomorrow we'll be playing Super Metroid. Wednesday, we're probably going to cancel Pokemon this week simply because we'll see. I might do a 14-hour stream with 2 different 7-hour segments of Pokemon and then Ocarina of Time. What's up, Turnip? Welcome in. Good morning. Nice to see you. If you could turn up, let's do our first shout out today. Because I have not gotten to spend a lot of time with Billy Billiams. If you could shout out Billy, I just want to say that I don't know you super well, but I do know you from Binary Man's community and Pochi Mochi, and we've talked before, and you were some of the best people that exist on Twitch. I see you for who you are, and that is someone that supports small streamers and that knows what it's like to not maybe have a lot of viewers or just, sympathizing and showing that like there's great people everywhere that are undiscovered. And I very much have a similar heart, and I think a very similar way. And I love seeing you in those communities, and it's very respectable. And you're the type of person I look up to on Twitch, and the things that make being a viewer special, and networking with friends and giving people hope and all that stuff. It's fucking beautiful. And I don't know how often you stream, but if you would like to talk about games you stream, I am all open to listen about it. Even if it's a paragraph like this, like I play World of Warcraft, and I've been playing that for 10 years, and I also enjoy Mario 64, and sometimes I play Dead Space. Fucking go all out. But everyone follow Billy if you enjoy my channel. I have never gotten to see Billy stream, but I know who you are from other people's communities, and I know you do stream, and you have some experience streaming, and I can only imagine you play great retro games, but there's a certain type of people that I look up to, and you're in one of those categories, someone that's supporting everyone they can, and from viewership or conversation even. It's beautiful to see. Of course. I got 800 plus PlayStation games and 200 PC. Might be a long list. So when you say 800 plus PlayStation games, that's between PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 5 in like portable, or is it mainly one system? That's cool though. That's a lot of PlayStation games. I think behind me, I've done rough math that I own like 500 games total. So the fact you have 800 PlayStation, whoo, that's a lot. That is a lot. Let me get some hydration in. Somehow fix this cord here. All right, you already followed Billy. Hell yeah. Just 4 and 5. I gifted all my retro stuff to my nephews when they were growing up. Wait a second. When you say just 4 and 5, you mean all 800 games you own are on PS4 and PS5? That's insane if that's what you're saying. You have 115 on Steam? Holy shit. What the fuck? I wasn't even... that's crazy. That's madness. So you're a big PlayStation fan. Okay. I gave up the dope and picked up the sticks. I feel that. Cheers. You got a call earlier to schedule an interview. So I've been calling back, even left a voicemail. Hell yeah, brother. I'm happy for you. That's amazing to hear. Fucking amazing. I'll make them look at me. Yeah. Go into your interview too, like you would go into a stream. Just don't worry about anything. Expect to lose. Show that you're interested to work. You have energy. That don't oversell yourself. That's what I like to tell people too. Just talk about shit and just, let them know you're energized and you wanna do something great. I also got a Series X and a Switch. Ooh, those are the two that I have. I have the Series X and the Switch. I don't touch my Xbox anymore since I started streaming. Not like I don't want to. It's just it hasn't happened. So oddly enough, for those that have not played Skies of Arcadia before, we're 8 hours in and no one's died. In the village, although it did get burned, it did not burn down. I was very surprised for a 2000s RPG that You know, the father or like the mother figure weren't, you know, taken out in the beginning of the game to set the storyline up. It's kind of shocking. I have almost 600 physical Switch games. God damn! I respect you for collecting physical, by the way. That's awesome. I only collect Nintendo physical now. I gave up on Microsoft because games are cheaper digital. Like, I know that sounds stupid, like it's not a great reason, but I don't buy a lot of Xbox games, and it's just a choice I made. It's like, yeah, I guess I'm going digital. I got sick of switching games out. Ask him at the end, if you hired me today, how would you best utilize my talents? Yeah, that's a really powerful. I've heard that before, Billy. That's really good. I'm doing well. Glad to be back on Twitch. Aw. Did you take a couple weeks off? I hadn't noticed you streaming, so that's probably the case. Physical media all the way. I love game preservation, even if it's not 100% for some games. Yeah, the DLC has changed the landscape of all that. Oh man, and we're gonna get a clue of where to go next. Yeah, I took a break for a bit. Well, I'm glad you're back. Breaks are great. I have time off coming up. Next week will be my last week, and I'm off for a week. For those that are interested to know. So scheduling might be a little different for the next 3 weeks. I may switch days around to try and finish games. I really want to finish Master Quest by next Thursday. So I may play it 2 times next week to make sure that happens. So when I come back from my vacation, everything's fresh and just, you know, new. We will not get through Skies of Arcadia. We might get through Super Metroid, but you know, it's I always have this vision of changing the channel every 3 months to see how things are doing, to keep things fresh. I'm a fan of WWE wrestling from like I was a kid. I don't watch it as much now, but I understand the business, right? And when a wrestler becomes stale, you know, switch it up a bit, make things feel different. And I want to do different things for September, October for the season of Halloween, and I want to change my schedule again. I want to be increasing my hours from 35, 40 to probably 50. I'll dabble with 60 just to try it once to see what it's going to feel like. But I am a man that has to sleep. I need my at least 6.5, 7 hours of sleep. I can go one day with less, but I need my sleep to be energetic and this lively on stream for 10 to 13 hours of a stream. I need my full rest, and type of person I am. I'm doing a couple things. I'm going to a Cubs game. I'm going camping with a friend. I'm going to take 2 days to just sit on my ass at home in the air conditioning and watch movies and relax. But just a couple of little mini places. But it'll be nice to see friends, and you know. So yeah, we'll call it a vacation, right? It's going to be a time away from my computer will be the biggest factor I'll notice, because I'm sitting here every day and I love it. Like I'm no lie, besides stream number 6, which is me getting pissed off at Resident Evil 4 because I was trying to rush. Every single stream I've enjoyed 110%, which makes me very happy knowing that what I'm doing to progress towards work is making me happy, and I'm happy doing it without struggle. Unless I'm getting really tired and it's like, all right, I'm going to end stream. Let's raid out. Like, the option's always there for us as content creators to just be like, all right, I've had enough today. Like, maybe, you know, you're supposed to go 6 hours and you end up going 9. You're like, cool, I did extra hours. Like, now it's time to go get some rest. And I don't know who we're supposed to talk to. Should probably go in the main house. My friend was telling me that being 8 hours into this game, there's like so much more to happen. Like, the game's going to grow so much. I did that with Guardian Legend a while back. Got into the game. I ended up live for almost 9 hours. Yeah. I think I remember that stream. That's the game that Zazixi likes a lot. I think I remember that stream. I've also heard amazing things about that game, and now that I've seen it a little bit, it looks quite fun. I gotta play more NES games. I am I've been avoiding. I need to go back and play Super Mario Brothers 1. I think that'll be like, maybe we'll do it for the 50th stream. Buddy reset it on me on the final boss. Wait, Buddy, like your dog or a friend? Yeah, 24-hour streams, man. That just thinking about that hurts. You know, for a while there, I was actually beginning to think that I'd never live to see this place again. I owe you one, Vice. Looks like I'll be able to go on being an air pilot for a little while longer. Alright, so whatever we're supposed to do, it's here. Heartstream! Hello, friendo. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you? How is, what are you on, Monday night now? Tuesday? Everyone go follow my friend Heartstream. A father of 4 from Israel that still streams all the time. Plays all things retro. And modern. You were last playing Super Mario Wonder. That game is fantastic. Goodness gracious, do I love Wonder. What an absolute... I thought it was the best 2D Mario game since Yoshi's Island on Super Nintendo. I thought that game was not retro. Thank you, though. Well, some things you play are retro, but yeah, you're a variety streamer. You are a variety streamer. I sometimes mix up, like, just Nintendo in general as retro, even if it's modern, because all the games have that retro vibe, except for Tears of the Kingdom, right, which is a very evolved game. Well, it was a good game. I wish they did more with boss fights. I wish there was more to the game, period. I just... Visually and gameplay-wise, I thought it was so much fun. Hey, Vice, do you know that there are 6 different colors of magic? I could teach you them if you want. Nah. Thank you, my friend, but no thank you. Let's figure out where we're supposed to go, huh? Maybe we go to that underground place? I doubt Granny has anything to say. They say there are 6 moons in this world: red, yellow, green, blue, purple, and silver. Remember to pray to each one of them before you start your next journey. It is always best to be in favor of all the moons. Let's get some more water. That coffee is... Woo! Let me get this camera up a little bit, too. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's go see some more houses here. There's the turnip farm. They're growing again. Those are big turnips. All right. We got to go to the underground place. I'm very confident at this point. I gotta remember how to get there. Well, I think it's right over here. Secret underground layer. It's a very fancy door. But yeah, your brethren, yep. They're harvesting. Oh, finally. What's wrong, Koople? Squeak, squeak! Oh, wait, Fina, that's the main girl, right? Really? Here? I see. Vice, Koople tells me that there is a sham around here somewhere. Sham? What's that? Shams are the little shards from moonstones that fell and shattered when they hit the ground. Koople eats them as food. Really? Wow! I didn't know that anything could eat moonstones. Where could you find them? What do they look like? You can find them all over the place, but they're very small, so they're hard to see. But I'm sure Koople will let you know wherever they get close to a sham. He can't seem to sit still or be quiet whenever there's food nearby. I see. So all we have to do is search the ground whenever Koople starts to go a little crazy. Right. Let's see if we can find anything here. The more you feed Koople, the stronger he will become. He'll be able to change into different shapes and inflict more damage to enemies in battles as he grows. Alright, so now we got 2 things we can search for on the map. And a rope! Oh, that's rope burn on your hand, buddy. That is not... You are going to need a doctor now. Or maybe that's a pole. I thought it was rope. It looks more like a pole. I think we're safe. Some treasure. This is where we store most of our loot from our raids. Later we'll separate the stuff that we want to keep from what we want to sell. The boss fights in Wonder were an afterthought, it felt, but the real star of the game was the stage design. Big time. Man, like, Nintendo needs to make more 2D platforming Mario games. I had so much fun with Wonder. It was wonderful. Why save? There's no point. I hear that you've decided to leave. Your father told me about it already. But I know you well enough to figure out that it wouldn't be long before you'd yearn to travel the skies by yourself. Mom. It's okay, dear. Everyone ultimately has to fly away from their parents' nests. I knew it was just a matter of when. I knew this day would be coming sometime. It's just that it came a lot sooner than I expected or hoped. So stand tall, son. Go chase after those dreams that you've always talked about, and make sure you take care of Aika too, okay? Okay, mama. Mommy. Vice, where do you think you're going? Oops, I forgot to talk to my dad about traveling with Fina. I should probably let him know what's going on. Alright, that's the top of this area. Yep. Okay, I remember. We're climbing to the top. Nice pirate lore music. Apparently this game gets really open though with exploration. Is it that one? Or we go higher? Can we take this higher? Very, very good footsteps there. I think this is the cabin, or maybe it's this one. Daddy! Daddy's cabin. Well, Daddy's not here. Can we go much higher? Someone told me, I don't know if this is true, I think I heard it in the Discord, but Creed's opening their own medicinal marijuana shop somewhere, and obviously the place is called Higher. I don't know if that's true or not. I just thought I'd share because of the little song I just sang. Where's Dodd? Wait. My thing is vibrating. We use these cranes when we were loading the ship while supplies for long voyages. Food containers and moonstone barrels get pretty heavy. There we go. All right. We got the sham. Those are important. Vice, I think you... did you head back to Valia? Well, what you did back in Valia was amazing. I never seen a fight so hard before. I never seen you fight so hard before. You've become quite the air pirate. Captain Dine has has trained you well. I'm sure you will make a fine captain someday, just like your father. Well, thank you. Is father in here? That's what I'm looking for. Nope, he's not. Fuck. Bum bum bum. Okay. This is not where we want to go. We need to find Papa. Daddy. Mrs. Fuzzy Nuts, welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Monday. I hope your Sunday was full of rest. And I hope you had a fun time gaming at night if you did. We're just starting off Skies of Arcadia. Trying to figure out where to go. We need to find our daddy. Everyone follow my friend Mrs. Fuzzy Nuts, an absolute gem on Twitch. Plays survival horror games and goofy games like Fall Guys and Fortnite. But currently in gaming purgatory, which happens to everyone, right? We all need to find new games and new passions, but I think we talked about playing Fall Guys this Friday, correct? Are we on for Friday? Since everything is back home again, I just felt so relaxed. Then I just sort of got tired. Thank you for the shout out, Turnip. Thank you. Yes. Fuck yes. I'm so excited because that game is, to me, it's just so much fun. It's so much fun to play. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. You just hang out with friends and you just run around with squishy little characters and you just try and do good. Yay, thank you for the shouty. I do my best to stay on top of things, Dango. Hell yeah. I mean, having a mod here ever is awesome. I never know who's gonna make it. This is why we have 13 mods. You do a great job. I really appreciate you, Turn Up. It's not easy to find people always available, and I don't ask anything of my mods besides, you know, the little things I have said of just, you know, follow loose guidelines and be here when you want, and that's it. That's it. I saw your live notification when I was eating, so I hopped on. Hell yeah. Yeah, the mod thing is it's really important too, because mods are an extension of yourself. And I didn't think about, like, most mods can't be available full time. Like, if I'm streaming 50 hours a week, maybe I should have 20 mods. Because that's a lot of time. Anyone that gives anything more than even 5 hours a week is like tremendous amount of dedication. Yeah. Yeah, Bones is a legend. Oh, speaking of Bones, I kind of made a joke emote, but look. It's not a joke. I mean this, but check this out. I made a vote for Bones, a couple of emotes last night, because he's going to be our next president. I think Bones could run for president in like 10 years. I made multiple, by the way. I'll give you one as well, Turnip. I made one for you. I made one for Dax. I made one for anyone that wants to use it. Heading to bed. Just want to drop in and say hi and bye. Lightning Edge, you're a gem. Thank you so much for saying that. You know, honestly, even when someone does spend 1 minute in here a day, like, it puts a smile on my face. You're taking the time to come in here and check in. I know you work night shift. Thank you, Reese. I have grapes and blueberries here. Thank you for the snack. Everyone go follow my friend Lightning Edge, an absolute gem of a community member. And, you know, obviously I've talked him up about his Mega Man skills and lust for competitive games. But truly, Lightning, thank you for coming in and saying hi. Bones, did you see your new emote? You're going to be our president someday, buddy. Vote for Bones. He knows what's up. All right, we got to find Daddy. And Reese, thank you again for the snack. I really, really... Oh my God, these grapes are so good. Oh, dude. I'd vote for Bones in a heartbeat. We're going to vote for him in November, even if it doesn't count. All in. Right. Vote for Mr. Bones. Let's fucking go. I don't know. I have no idea. Probably. You get one vote for my state and one vote for your state. Damn, all you have to do is be 35? Well, let's see. So that's 19 years from now. So Bones for 2042. 2042, Bones USA. You heard it here first on Dango Stream. Back to Breath of the Wild, struggling to get to Lost Woods. Ooh. Reese, I'm so happy you're playing that. Cooking, but I'm lurking. Mrs. Fuzzy, thank you for the lurk. And what are you cooking before you disappear to your lurk? What are you making? I'm sure you're making things for people. Oh no, Reese with ads. I beat Breath of the Wild yesterday without freeing the Divine Beast. Ooh. That's cool that you beat it so fast. Well, if it isn't a little Vice and Determined, are you here to buy something? I guess so. Let's see what you got. Who is this for? Ica. Yeah, let's definitely buy this one. Is that Krillin? It might be. It might be, Spirit Buddy. Turkey burgers, but I'm using cabbage steaks as buns. Only because I'm on the liver disease diet. Oh. Well, I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. That's awesome. Thank you for taking the time again to lurk and come in here and chat still. You're an absolute gem. Spirit Buddy as well. Thank you for always hanging out. I see you guys so commonly, and it warms my heart. Really, it does. I love it. I try and do the same for a lot of my friends. But, you know, me being newer to this, it's nice to see very common people coming in here and supporting the channel. And as you know, as content creators, we all know that like a lurk is support, period. And conversation's a bonus. People gifting to the channel is a bonus, but I don't know what I'm doing here. Ooh, Blockbuster Challenge redeem Max Payne 1 for PS2. What a gem of a game you chose there. Oh, man. I want to say Max Payne came out right after Vice City. Was it after Vice City or in that era? Such an amazing mechanics they added to the game of the slow motion shooting. Yeah, it was a rip off the Matrix, right? Everyone ripped off the Matrix. It was too good of an idea. But in gameplay wise, that was groundbreaking at the time. Slowing down time, you know, then every video game is doing it. Prince of Persia and what was the other one I was just thinking of? I can't remember. But Max Payne really hit the nail on the head there with the storyline, action, the slow-mo. Rockstar hit another home run. They ended up making, what, 3 games out of the series? Came out in 2001, I believe. So, yeah, it's before Vice City. Got some grape in my tooth. A big old chunk. It is not the right answer, though. Thank you for playing. Very good guess. Grape tooth. It almost sounds like
fucking bullshit!
Thank you, Turnip. There we go. Reaches for bottle of ketchup. Ah, the grape has been removed. Let's equip this now. We don't know where our daddy is. I think when we start ending our streams with RPGs, I can't even remember the button to go to my. We need to like be on a mission or on a path because I always forget a week later like what we're supposed to do. Given we know we're supposed to find our dad right now, it's like this is taking forever. It's a little embarrassing. Okay. Temmie Kupo, welcome in. How are you doing? Everyone go follow my friend Temmie. Let's just, real quick as I walk around, let's do shout-outs for Temmie Kupo and for Spirit Buddy. We didn't do any shout-outs at the beginning of the stream. It was kind of a lot of people rushing in here, and I had no mods, and I'm just like, oh, everyone follow everyone type of day, right? But Temmie's a newer streamer. I recently met you. You're an absolute sweet individual. You stream from Israel just like Heartstream does, and you have a very kind soul, and you were playing, oh, what's that game called? I know it. I can't think of the name of it. Undertale. Got it. Undertale. So yeah, you know, if you want to support a new streamer and watch someone with a lot of energy that's already a part of my community pretty widely, due to knowing Hapless Jester for a while and just, you know, being a really good people person, right? Sega stands for Software Enterprise for Gaming Addicts. It just might. That's a good guess. And Spirit Buddy's also in here, a retro streamer, a really, really good friend of the channel, a great person, someone that's been doing it for a while too, if you want to see experience, and someone that does retro achievements. A lot of great games you play, and then there's games that like I've never heard of that you decide to play through for a random retro achievement for like a system that most people that wouldn't know. It's pretty cool. So follow Spirit Buddy, follow Kemi Kupo, follow everyone. Huh? Oh no, I was thinking of restarting it for Genocide Run. I try and be kind, and I like people being plugged and promoted here, because if I'm just playing an RPG, I got nothing better to do, right? Vice, if you're going to go out on a voyage, make sure that you've equipped your best weapons and armor. An air pirate needs to make sure that his swords and wits are always sharp. All right, where's Daddy, though? You got Fishman here. Judio, hello, welcome in. Judio also streams. You play RPGs. I always forget the name of the game you're playing. You were last playing Lost Odyssey, though, so that's a game we can talk about. I believe that's the Mistwalker Studio game, correct? A quite famous RPG at this point. Yes. Gotta remember the hype. That's the Final Fantasy. Not 9. Was it? Which Final Fantasy did that? I think the head of Mistwalker Studio was one of the head Final Fantasy developers. Yo, I burned through disc 1 in a single stream. That's amazing. How is the game so far? I've never gotten the chance to play it, and people have already brought it up. God, an icon of where to go would be just great right now. Where's Papa? Thanks for the healing crystals that Erin had. All my wounds have been healed and feeling much better. I think it was the creator of FF, but my brain rot is not as strong, so I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe it was the original creator, like the person that started it all. I should be reading this, and I didn't. Because we don't know where our daddy is. This is where we store various ship parts that we steal from enemy ships. These boxes have been sitting here for as long as I can remember. On the rise, welcome in. Nice to see you as well. I think he was the creator of FF. Oh yeah, that's right. I played video games once. Thank you for showing up on the rise. Last playing Fortnite. Ooh, more Fortnite friends. I had the pleasures of playing Fortnite with a friend the other night, and you know what? I'm getting used to mouse and keyboard. So everyone go follow On the Rise for some Fortnite action. I know this is a retro channel, right? But we attract any type of gamer here, any type of chatter, and I actually know why. I'm experiencing Fortnite for the first time this year, and I have a lot of fun. I love right now that you can have like Magneto's powers and like big gauntlets where you jump in the air, and there's kind of like superhero powers instead of just shooting in like the cars and the vehicles. I'm a big fan. Yeah, of course. Man, now I want to play Fortnite with Dango. It's fun. You know, it's a game I have for free. I also started playing Party Animals, which, holy shit, trying to control that game. Trying to control a third-person shooter in that weird camera, like Mario Party style. Oh, it was so aggravating at first, and then I realized how much I loved it. Wait, there's a rope up there. Let's go get that. Daddy can wait. I wish I had more retro games, but I do dabble in other games too. Okay, you feel free to share what other games you play. This is a very open, warm place for people to talk about their gaming skills, and if chat ever gets too crazy, I won't answer everyone, but shit, if it comes to someone's interest, you know, I love talking about video games, so never a dull moment for it. Give us a summary of what has happened in Skies of Arcadia. I need to get caught up in the story. Okay, so this is Vice, and he has a childhood friend. I think her name is Aika. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, Aika. And this is the princess that mysteriously ended up with us. And we met this other sky pirate who's, you know, he's aged. He has instincts. And essentially, the evil empire came and attacked. They stole all the people in the village, including her and Vice's dad. We went and attacked them, and we got them back to town, and now we're going out on another adventure. But essentially, we're all the good pirates of the world. There's good pirates and bad pirates. We're the good set. And then there's this evil empire of baddies who, they're evil. They've done some malicious things already, but we won the first battle, and The story's great. The writing is not corny. It's not cheesy. I'm very impressed with this game. I would love to just play it like 3 days straight. If I was like to choose, like not as a streamer, I would just play this game. I would just run it. Stellar Death, welcome in. Nice to see you. Dingo, if you love car combat, try Crossout. Crossout, I'll write that down. Speaking of Sega, you know what Sega stands for? It stands for Stellar Death Loves Sega Genesis. If you're not following Stellar Death yet, some of the coolest emotes, pretty much all Sega related, and here we are playing a Sega RPG, a masterpiece. Go follow Stellar Death if you love retro games, and especially 16-bit, which I've specifically seen him play almost 90% of his streams. Sheesh. What's up, Dango? How are you doing today? We're doing pretty good. Monday is my start of the week, so I'm caffeinated. We had good vibes in here starting off. Batty sure has changed its meaning, right? It sure has. Yeah. I feel you. I want to binge it too. Welcome. Also turn up at least Wild Blight. Skip. Genesis is as Genesis does. God, we're playing Super Metroid tomorrow. I should have gone back to Genesis after we finish Super Metroid. I believe we're going to go to Toe Jam and Earl. Toe Jam and Earl will be the game we play on Tuesdays after Super Metroid. Just a forewarning. Temi Kupo, thank you for the skooma session. Let's fucking go. I cannot wait. I'll probably smoke in like 4 hours from now, give or take. Or I'll break. I have bowls packed right in front of me, so we'll see what happens. Oh, thank you for following, friends. EFE, everyone. EFE, everyone. Follow everyone. We're all streamers for the most part, except for Mr. Bones, who might stream someday. It is a great mod. And Bones, why don't you shout out Turnip real quick while we're on this chatty part of the day. Love a good storyline game. I'm playing a lot of Tomb Raider, Spyro, Last of Us, and Stray. Ooh, I really want to play Stray. I'm going to make sure I have you follow. I should. Yeah, I do. Oh, that's so awesome, Rise. Spyro's great. The whole Tomb Raider series from day one is amazing. I love it. Lots of hellos, lots of love. Everyone being so nice to each other. Thank you for shouting out my mod, Turnip. Toe Jam and Earl's a blast. It's time. Yeah, I was going to play Scooby-Doo Mystery, whatever the Scooby-Doo game for Genesis is, and we are going to play it soon. It's still coming up on the list, but I was like, man, we're so close to September. Like, just wait a little bit longer for like this, the fall season. Just a little bit longer. Such a fan of the Scooby-Doo Genesis game. Big fan. You're spoiling me too much, Dangle. But yeah, Turnip Turn, again, great mod here. Loves helping support the channel, shouting people out, being warm. They shiny hunt Pokemon. They were playing Breath of the Wild the other day and doing crazy flying glitches. Oh, you were playing Tears of the Kingdom as well. Jesus. But yeah, go follow my mods. They're amazing. I'll probably end up over time talking up them over most people because, they help the channel grow. They help the culture of people and everyone spread the love because I can't do it alone, right? It's with everyone. Toe Jam, that's going to be good. Beat Ganon with the only plateau staff. Just some recommendations. Ooh, Reese, that's a good one. Only great plateau stuff. Oh, you're saying like go straight into the Ganon with like the beginning of the game? I love Stray. You should try it for sure. I've heard amazing things. My friend wants to make an emote. Yeah, it's the cat game. Stray is such a good game. So fun. All right, let's go try and get this box. And then we got to find Papa. We got to get some storyline going. We got to get some voice acting happening. Okay, so it's right here. And that's the rope. So how do we get behind this house? What? How the fuck do we get back there? Maybe there's a back door? Am I going crazy or did you just say wind blight? Wind light. I was looking up on Steam. I think discounts and Stray showed up. Ooh. There we go. Secret bookcase. It's a secret. Shh. Ooh, I didn't mean to touch the microphone. It's a secret. Don't let other people that play Skies of Arcadia know about the secret bookcase. I can't handle horror games, so hopefully that shows it isn't scary. Yeah, horror games, let me tell you, I played Outlast Trials. That fucking game was living a nightmare. That's what it was. Just getting chased. 150 gold? That is not very worth this big secret. I think we have like 8 grand. It's, you know, I'm not going to say it's a